The 7th Mishnah, 9th chapter of Nedarim. In our last Mishnah, we talked about a case where a person made a neder, but then the Rav asked him, he said, but did you want that neder to be chal on Yom Tov? Did you want not to eat meat on Yom Tov as well? And he goes, no. So we learned that neder shutar mikzato hutar kula. If you permit part of it, then you permit all of it. I mean, you can't get out of half a neder. Once he got you out of half, he got you out of a full neder. Our Mishnah is a continuation of that principle. Says the Mishnah, Ketzad. Okay, it says, how is this possible? Amar, I hate all you guys as an oath, that I'm not going to have hana'ah from any of you. Hutar echad mehem, hutru kulam. If one of them is permitted, then they're all permitted. But if he says, she'eni ne'eneh lazeh, ve'lazeh, and similarly, he says, she'eni ne'ezeh lazeh, ve'lazeh. I don't want to have hana'ah from you, and you, and you, and you. Hutar harishon, hutru kulam. If the first one is mutar, we're going to see the Gemara explains what this case is talking about. The first one is permitted, they're all permitted. Hutar ha'acharon, if the last one is permitted, okay, then ha'acharon mutar v'kulam asurim. The last one is mutar and the first one is asur. Let's explain. The Bartunura says, lazeh ve'lazeh. Kagon, he says, asar harishon ala bekonam. He says, konam, I can't say like John, there's Reuven, Shimon, and Levi, and Yehuda. So Reuven, konam alecha, I can't stand your guts. You're always going against me in shul meetings. I'm not going to have enough from you. Konam alecha, konam echeni nenecha bekorban. Sorry. And then v'amar al hasheni, then he says the second guy, harezek harishon. He says, oh, Shimon, same thing like Reuven. And Levi, you're like Shimon. V'chein kulam. Meaning, he did a daisy wheel. He said one. He said a konam to the first guy. And then he says, you're like him, and you're like him, and you're like him. Therefore, hutar harishon, hutru kulam, shekulam tluyimbo. As soon as if the first one is permitted, if you get a heter and say, oh, Reuven is a lawyer, and you didn't know that you're going to need lawyer services because you're being sued by your business partner. No, if I had known that. So therefore, he says, hutar harishon, eni lazeh v'lazeh. He started zeh was Reuven. Hutar harishon, if Reuven is the first one on the daisy chain, or daisy, or whatever it's called, hutru kulam, then they're all permitted. Hutar acharon, you did Reuven, Shimon, Levi, Yehuda. Excuse me. And the Rav says, oh, but did you know that Yehuda was a beer supplier and that he can get you a great deal on Labatt's? No, I didn't know that. Hutar acharon, so Yehuda is off. Oh, okay. Acharon mutar b'kulam masirim. Then Reuven is, then Yehuda is okay. You can buy beer from him or you can benefit from him. But the other ones are not okay. Hutar emsai. Similarly, if you get to the middle guy, Shimon, heimenu lemata mutar. So from him on down, it's permitted. Heimenu lemala asur. As we know, but going back up the chain from Reuven is asur. Sheini, what if the guy says, Sheini lezeh korban, v'lezeh korban, konam, you're like a korban, and you're a korban, and you get a new car. Like, that's, if you get that, you get that. In that language, since he says, lezeh korban for each one, it's like a shavua for each one. And if you get out of one, it's not to get out of jail free. You can't apply the rule of heter miktzata. You can't do heter mutar kula. Stop here and dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rab Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.